guys. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, see who might be on. I decided, hey, I haven't got a, I haven't done an actual update since probably Sioux Falls. So, and this is something I kind of want to start doing with you guys is coming live more often and just kind of giving you that raw update of what's kind of going on. Hang out with you guys. Not always having to bring other content creators, other people onto the live, which is nice too. I kind of want to start getting back into that since I'm back home and things are going great. But yeah, I'm going to give it a few minutes. It is during the week and it is a work day right in the middle, so I guarantee a lot of you guys are working or something going on. So I don't really think there's going to be a lot of people jumping in here, and that's perfectly fine. But um, let's kind of dive into the whole 4,000 mile trip. And I know what's up. So, kind of diving into the whole trip, as you can see, or, well, really can't see because I'm not home, but I have finally made it home. I got in last week, and I am literally diving into tons and tons of footage over 4,000 miles. So, I am cranking that out for you guys, and I really hope you appreciate it and leave feedback on it. I appreciate you guys' feedback. I really do. Kind of gives me an idea of where I want to go, what I need to do, because I want you guys to like the films that I'm putting out. I mean, I'm experiencing them. Um, whew. Yeah, that's early. But I'm glad you guys made it home. Had a blast hanging out with you guys. Um, Scott and Heather are just amazing people, and getting to hang out with Ryan. I've been good buddies with Ryan for a while now. And so this trip was one for the books for me. But starting to work on the Sturgis films. I'm hoping to get the first film out in the next few days. Um, Milwaukee was more of a pass through for me because I was going to Sturgis. I got there a day late. If you haven't seen that film, so was running into a few issues, and somebody did leave a comment on that video about the tire. So I will be doing a video specifically of my review of the Shinko 999s. And this guy actually runs Shinko 777s. Kind of give you a little bit of my opinion. I'm not running Shinkos anymore. Some people have great results with them. I have not, except for one tire. So Shinkos is just not my tire. I like my Dunlops. I haven't really run Michelin. John, Cycle Fanatic, has been running those and has said they're excellent. So I might try those out next. I like a little bit more stickier tire, the way I like to ride. Peace out, man. Hey, I feel for you though. Cutting grass in this heat. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. So kind of getting into that too, of the 4,000 mile trip with Scott cutting grass. I mean, this heat has been extremely brutal. From even camping in Sturgis to the ride home. That was brutal because middle of the day, I was slowing down on my trip. And once I kind of get to that film, you'll probably end up seeing that. So it was kind of hard for me to film a lot of it, but because I was trying to rush getting home. I was exhausted every time I would get into my hotel room and literally be eating, taking a shower, and go into bed and wake up and do that. So the last 2 days, and I'm still, once I get to editing that film, I might break it up into two for you guys. So we'll just have to see. So it's been a trip though. And some of it I don't want to spoil for you guys. I actually would like for you guys to see the films, because they were an experience. And I got to tell you guys, if you ever get to go to Sturgis or do a long motorcycle trip, it is well worth it, in my opinion. Experiences I would never get in a car, because you're just like, here, let me go. On the bike, I'm stopping more, I'm seeing things. I mean, literally on my way home, I was picking different places to kind of stop a little bit. I was not going to do an iron butt. I kind of talk about that too. Not that I probably couldn't do an iron butt, but I definitely would not try to do one in the middle of the summer, because this heat took a lot out of me. I was not getting dehydrated, but I could feel it. It was wearing on me. So I was having to drink a lot of electrolytes, water, Gatorade, every stop I made. So it was brutal. The heat has definitely been brutal. I mean, I'm feeling it today. I can't wait until it actually cools off. We're riding season, or not really riding season, but the riding is a little bit better during the day, because it does make long trips harder. I will definitely say that after a 4,000 mile trip. Parts of it I love riding by myself, and parts of riding with other people, especially going to Sturgis. And I can't wait for you guys to see those next two films I'm going to be putting out. Probably some of my favorite times on the trip. I mean, riding Sturgis and doing all that was fun, but a lot of that was on my own. Getting to spend time with friends and making new friends is what it's all about. So I couldn't be happier to make the trips, and meet you guys, because that's what it's all about for me, is getting to hang out with you guys, meeting you guys in person. Actually, when I got back home, I did a benefit ride, and one of the guys that was putting it on is a subscriber, so we got to hang out, chit chat. So that was really, really cool. That I got to hang out with somebody that was a subscriber and local to me. So I couldn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Ecstatic, really. So, and getting to do that across the country, hanging out with friends, like Scott and Heather I met last year doing an event, and became great friends, and that's who I stayed with in Milwaukee again this year. So the only person we were missing was Ryan, but got to hang out with him, and he I gotta say, he is a bad influence, because he will definitely get you out on the road and seeing different places. And that was a lot of reason why I made my trip to Sturgis. I was like, I really got to go. And it was worth every penny, every cent going to Sturgis, because the roads were just amazing. But kind of wanted to give you guys a good update of what's going on, that I'm home, and kind of want to start doing this with you guys a little bit more, just to really hang out, because it's raw, it's live. I'm not editing, it's not doing anything, but make that more connection with you guys. So you can kind of see, I am in the car. I'm staying in the AC right now. I do got one or two things I got to do to the bike. Real simple. I got to recheck my clutch, and I got to put a bracket on the back end of the bike, because saddlebag support has broke. And I'll tell you, they make a part on Amazon, and it's like $20 if you ever break one. I know for older models, since I run an '08, I don't really know with the newer models, but instead of having to spend, I think it's like $50-$60 depending on where you go for a whole saddlebag support, then you're having to take that whole piece off. And for $20, technically a little bit cheaper than that, 2 bolts, maybe 3, and it's on, and a lot less work. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time, and the films are coming.